Hey babes, welcome to my channel. Thank you for clicking on my video and to watch this tutorial. And you guys can see my name, Nail Differently by Diamond. I will be bringing different type of videos, different type of tutorials, different type of methods that you guys can use that's beginner friendly, because I am a beginner and I would like to share all the things I know and I learned on my own as a self-taught nail tech. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment on my videos, and let me know what I need to improve and what should I do next on my next upcoming tutorials. Thanks, you guys. Before we jump into the video, this is the inspiration photo that I got off of Instagram, and this is the look that we're going to be recreating today. To jump right in the video, I did already prep the nails before I started to record, but right here you will see me starting my full set off with putting down a thin layer of clear acrylic, and I do that so when they want to come back and get a fill-in, all I can do is just take off the top layer of color acrylic down to the layer of clear acrylic, and they won't have to take their whole set off to get a different color. And I also do it to protect the natural nails from getting colored by the color acrylic. Throughout this video tutorial, you'll see me doing repetitive things on each finger, basically the same method that I use personally. You will see me picking up smaller beads amounts so I can have more control. Even with the color acrylic, I do the same thing, pick up smaller beads amounts. It don't matter how many beads I use, I just go in with smaller amounts because that's what best works for me. Okay, you'll see me placing the bead midways of the natural nail closer to the cuticle so I can push it back, and then you'll see me take the brush swiping around the sides to make sure no acrylic is running on her skin, and just to freshen up my shape, make sure that the acrylic do not take over my shape and to keep my shape of the nail. You guys, please do not fault me for this video being longer than others. Some people want the video to be longer so they can see every detail that I did on the nails, so it can be easier for them, like a beginner friendly video. And like I said at the beginning of the video, it is a repetitive thing that I'm doing on each hand, taking the smaller beads, going in with the smaller amounts. And I'm not going to just talk throughout the whole video. I will fast forward some of the parts, and then I will go back down into slow motion so y'all can see each step that I took, because basically this video covered both hands, so why not just break it down to where you can see one of the hands that I'm doing the same thing that I'm going to do on the other one. So I'm going to fast forward the video, some of the parts, and then just slow it down when it gets to the more detailed parts of like applying the acrylic on the finger and the steps that I did to take care of the ombre and stuff like that. The way I recorded the video, it shows both of the hands, me placing the clear acrylic on, but then it's going to jump right into how I did my ombre effect with the white acrylic and then the pink over top. Then I come back and just describe on how I did that, give more details of how I placed the acrylic down and things like that. time to go in with the color acrylic. As you guys can see, like I said, we're going to pick up small beads amount. So I pick up my white, place it halfway down the middle. Then you'll see me fanning it up to the tip of the nail. Then I go back in with my brush and then do like a little pat down so it won't be sitting up high. And then you will see me go ahead and put the white on all the tips of the nails with the same method. And then you'll see me going back in with the pink coming up soon. And for my ladies who be wondering how to keep their shape after they apply the acrylic, this is one of the main tips that I always tell my ladies. Please, 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 as you placing the acrylic down, please go on the side of the nails as if you was filing, but just to go around and swipe down the side so the acrylic would not be running on the side and making its own shape and forming up to a new shape. You want to keep your shape after you done work so hard filing the nail into the desired look that you want. And sometimes ladies be wondering like, how do my shape end up being wider, being fatter, and just not looking how it looked before you applied the acrylic? I always tell my ladies that be inquiring about certain things like that, just to fan down the side of the nail as you will see me doing like right now. I am going down the side of the nail so I can keep my shape and get the acrylic that's running over to the side off. Yes, it's time to add the color pop to the nail. You guys, this is like a soft pink powder that I had bought from a nail supply store, and I just mixed it with a whole bunch of clear to give me this little extra soft pink look. And so, as you can see, like as I'm placing my pink on the white, you can see where the white line stops it in mid of the nail. So you will see me applying more pink on top to try to get the line to look more ombre-ish. And you will see what I'm talking about as the video go on and getting rid of that little line that divides the two colors in half. And for my ladies who have problems with the 2 ball method, the 3 ball method, or even the 1 ball method, like I tell everybody, to each his own. What works for you might not work for me, and what works for me may not work for you. So that's why I choose smaller amounts to go in and as many balls as I need to save my acrylic and not just to mess over the nail, because it is harder for others to do certain methods. So, like I said, smaller amounts. If you're a beginner, it's best to use smaller amounts so you can have more control over the nail. Yeah, I was so wound up in conversation with my client that I actually forgot to add the strawberries on the thumb before I started to encapsulate it with the clear, but it wasn't no biggie. I went back and fixed the issue, and you can't even tell. Okay, on the point finger, that's the finger that we are going to put the hard decals and the strawberry decals on. So I left that finger clear after I did the thin clear layer. You're going to see me go in with another thin clear layer so I can place the hard decals down so it can stick while it's still wet. So once it harden up, the hard decals will not be sliding off or anything. So you'll hurry up and see me placing the heart decals on. Just going back watching this video as I'm doing the voiceover, you guys, I'm sitting up here tripping in myself. I'm really having problems placing these strawberries on. But I guess that's the things that come with being a nail tech. Like, you're gonna have technical issues with placing things on, getting things to stay on perfect how you would like. It's easier once you keep practicing and finding new methods to do it better. But as you see, I finally got the strawberries placed on the nail. You will see me going in with my clear acrylic. And you guys, I have the clear acrylic a little runny, so once I place the bead down, that the strawberries won't move. Like, it'll go ahead and hold it in place. And you see, that's why I have it more runnier than that, because it'll tend to slide off once you're trying to get the acrylic off your brush. So it's best to have it more runnier than normal, so it can just run on the nail and hold the strawberries in place instead of you having to slick slide the acrylic off of the brush. I am placing more clear acrylic on top to make sure it's a thicker layer of clear acrylic on top of the decals, because once you file, your decals can fade away if you don't have enough clear acrylic to encapsulate on top of it. always trust the process. That's what I tell everybody. Trust the process. Don't ever doubt yourself. It don't matter if the nails look like they are sitting up so high, they are so thick. You can always go in and fix the problem. Nothing the file won't take care of. You can always fix the problem. But you will see me going in and encapsulating the top of the rest of the 3 nails that I didn't encapsulate with clear. Sorry, you guys. I couldn't get the part with the hand fouling and the e-fouling because I was out of the camera focus and didn't know it. That's so crazy. But anywho, sorry about this. So you guys will see the finishing touches of what I've done. I'm placing the no white top gel coat on, and I think for this one I did use the D&D non-white top coat for this look.